You guys think that Willie's gonna burn a hole in his pocket, fucking hooker? I don't know. We have to be famous first for some shit like that to happen.
How did we get? For some reason, you made it sound like I was actually going to set my pocket on fire. I know Hooker was going to be next to it.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
Here's a funny thing.
What?
I could have had my whole setup wrong all this time.
I mean, you do sound very clear, and I'm pretty sure that our audience out there are going to agree with us when they hear your voice a smidge clear. Yes.
I'm supposed to be the sound guy. No, I'm not. It's funny. I'm the sound guy, but I can't hear anything.
I mean,
but yeah, I mean,
echo?
maybe I don't sound like I'm doing the podcast from a payphone. Okay,
I mean,
for those of you who are young, there used to be phones on the street that you can use if you put coins in it.
It's amazing. I mean, if you go back to Back to the Future or something, you'll see the little fucking phones we're talking about. It's there. I used it one time.
I used to use it all the time. What are you talking about?
I used it at one time.
I have to remember sometimes.
I was never out.
I have to remember sometimes that when I talk to younger people, I have experiences that they've never had. I remember one time I tried to make a stupid joke, something that went wrong, and I made the joke. You see, everything has gone to shit since Wham broke up. And he's like, "What's Wham?"
Oh God, you went to Wham.
I'm like,
seriously?
Excuse me? What's Wham? You know, the group, George Michael, Andrew Ridgeley. And the guy says, "I know who George Michael is. Who's the other fucker?"
Oh God.
I'm like, I'm officially old, and I don't like this.
I can't believe you actually used a Wham joke on you kids.
I have to remember again. I am old.
It's fine. It's all fine and dandy, Willie. But I think we're gonna use your old experience right now for some cool things that we need to talk about today.
All I'm gonna do is end up bitching about 2 or 3 things that we're gonna talk about, like an old man.
Basically, but we still have to talk about it, Willie. Like, this one for sure, I'm gonna bitch about it, and I'm a little old. But either way, we're gonna talk about it, which is Naughty Dog really wants you to understand The Last of Us Part 1 is a remake, not a remaster. Okay. I never know there was a difference into a remake and remastered, which is still the same fucking game. But let me just clear up a little bit what's going on here. So just ahead of The Last of Us Part 1 launch on September 2nd, Naughty Dog has released a new blog and a video detailing of all the ways the remake improves upon the original game. Willie, okay, what? Like, why? What are they gonna try to fucking reinvent with this remake? That's my question.
Details first.
Go ahead.
This was in their blog. The creative director for this remake, Sean S.K., went and said, and I quote, "To me, what makes this a remake instead of a remaster is the sum of its improvements. This isn't just the same characters, environments, art direction, etc., performing on better hardware. We completely redesigned everything from the art direction, lighting technology, to the character designs themselves. We applied everything we learned over the decades since the original and utilized that new technology to create something that stays true to the original, but reimagined in an updated way." I remember having a discussion a while back where we were discussing about the whole thing about remastering games that came out the last generation.
Yeah.
And me being of the mind that's like, look, we just got this game. Why are you remastering it? And to answer your question, there's a fundamental difference between what you consider a remaster and a remake. With a remaster, all you're doing is taking what you did last time and prettying it up. Upscaling it, making the graphics look nicer for new hardware, like what happened with Last of Us when it was remastered from PS3 to PS4.
Yeah, but now it's
What
PS4
they're
to
saying
PS5.
here, is they took the original PS3 game and changed enough things about it fundamentally to say, no, this is not just upscaling it. No, we're redoing the lighting engine. We're changing different things here so that it's fundamentally, we're redoing the original game. Doesn't change my original question when they announced The Last of Us Part 1 for the PS5, which is why.
No, and it's still the same thing for me. I'm like, I don't see any reason for it. Like, fine, if you want to make it prettier and all that stuff, great. That's all cool and stuff. But I still don't see any reason for it. I like it. Okay, how many remasters have they made for God of War? Maybe like 2, I'm guessing, if I'm not mistaken, right?
The original God of War for the PS2, you mean?
Yeah, for the PS2. I remember they brought out 1 and 2. They made a remake for part 1 and part 2 when part 3 was coming out, which I owned. I remember that. But after that, the only remake after that I saw was maybe part 3. And it was part 3 to the PS4. And then we got, for the PS4, we got the one that we have now. And then
all the God of War games outside of the PS4 have been remastered.
Yeah.
Because, and here we go. What are you talking about PS3 again? God of War 1 and 2 were remastered as a single disc. Was it a single disc? Well, it was a single box. God of War 1 and 2 for the PS3.
Okay.
Then we got God of 3 remastered by itself.
All right.
Then they had the PSP games remastered. So pretty much every God of War game that wasn't on the PS4 has already been remastered. All right,
but they didn't do what they're doing here with Last of Us Part 1 then, right?
This is a remake. And for those who are going to go and say, well, no one's giving Capcom shit for doing remakes of the Resident Evil games.
They're shit on, isn't it? Aren't they?
Huh?
Oh no, wrong game. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, right now. Okay, let's talk about Resident Evil 3.
All right.
The most recent one that came out.
Yes.
Resident Evil 3 is a remake. It's not remastered. Yes. They redid, the same story beats for the most part, but completely redone. So that's somewhat similar to what's going to happen with Last of Us Part 1. Except that the original Resident Evil 3 came out in 1999.
Which it's perfectly fine. I find that,
which is
okay,
meaning that they took the original game and 22 years later, decided, you know what? Let's reimagine that game. Final Fantasy VII Remake did it, for better or for worse for some people. And it's the same concept. Take a very loved game, by the way, and reimagine it.
Yeah.
You can sit there and argue that it's the same thing, except that we've been playing The Last of Us for the last 3 generations now with this game. Say whatever you want about Resident Evil, but it hasn't been that similar that you can compare Resident Evil 3 to Resident Evil Village and say it's the same fucking game.
You're right.
There has to be a limit to these things, folks. There has to be a limit. When they went and announced Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, I was happy. A game that was a few years old was being remastered for a new generation. Still kind of iffy because it was fake from PS3 to PS4, but it was enough time in between. Now they came up and said Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered for the PS5. Hey, EA, you want to chill a bit?
Just a tad.
Just a skosh.
But still, I still think this whole thing with The Last of Us Part 1 remake, I feel that it's just more of a cash grab just to get people to play the same game, just a little prettier.
It's absolutely a cash grab, and let's not forget, considering the amount of the small amount of PS5 exclusive titles, it also smells like they're trying to come up with another exclusive just to say, hey, look, it's not completely worthless. You can't play this one.
Yeah, like they're gonna add some certain things that you can't play from the original and be like, hey, this one PS5 for sure because it has 3 things extra.
It's The Last of Us, but with ray tracing.
Yeah, and the snow looks like snow,
Be still my fucking heart.
right? But still, I'm kind of curious to know. Well, not I. Again, I always fuck this part up. We're kind of curious to know what you guys think about this whole remake bullshit, and what do you guys think about it? Do you guys agree with us being it's called bullshit, or do you have a compelling argument to give us that makes us change our mind on the way we think about this? Please comment down below, let us know your thoughts, and let's have a conversation about this. Now, Willie, this is the one part that you and I would have to have some fun, because it's Kermit Kermit is just in Spider-Man. I don't even know how to do this.
No,
Kermit
no, don't
is
just
in
say Kermit's in
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Don't just say that Kermit is in Spider-Man. Call it for what it is.
A violent
Kermit
Spider-Man.
is Spider-Man.
It's so fucking good.
Or as Polygon calls him, and I approve, Spider-Kerm.
Jesus, that sounds like a horrible porn. I was say a porn, yeah, porn name. Sorry, I don't know why I was gonna call it a porn name. No, a porn name. Oh my god.
Why would
Spider-Kerm.
Spider-Kerm be a good? What kind of porn do you watch?
First of all, yeah, but look, the fact is that this is happening, and you and I giggled like a bunch of schoolgirls because of all the shit that we've seen with Kermit so far. And I cannot help it and laugh. First of all, we have Spider-Man as Kermit in this mod. And I don't know why in me it feels so good to see it though. I'm pretty much showing everybody a little bit of a picture of here of what he's doing in there. And it feels right, as odd as it sounds.
All those people who want to argue that consoles are better than PC, for whatever reason you have, here's the counter argument. You can't play as Spider-Kerm. This is amazing. And the only thing I need now is a meme where you're swinging around as Kermit, and in the background, they're having Kermit sing the original Spider-Man animated theme.
How about I'll do you one better? He's singing Sunflower.
I seen that. Play it.
She was a bad nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck.
That is just fucking priceless. I don't care what anybody tells me right now. Just seeing him doing that is just fucking awesome.
I stand by my previous comment.
Yep. Yeah. But dude, this is by far the coolest shit I've seen in my life. And I'm happy at the fact that they made this. Now I want to see more gameplay. Whoever's out there that's doing a Twitch or place that whatever the fucking y'all doing out there on YouTube or whatever, send us links to your gameplay as Spider-Kerm. I want to see it all.
I want to see all you live streamers out there, people that that have this mod. Yes, I want to see that. But I want to have the modders go ham on this.
Go ahead.
I want to see them put in Batman. I want to see them put in. I mean, go nuts. Go absolutely nuts. Can you mod Angela White as Spider-Man?
Mother of God, Willie, you do not know what you're doing. Stop.
I just suddenly want to see that.
Okay, you're not alone. But let's be honest. We're not gonna play the game. It's not gonna happen.
Oh no, the game's gonna be played.
Just not the way.
It's just that I'm gonna hope that someone else also edits in one-handed mode, but that's different.
Oh, Father, help me.
Oh yeah, that ain't gonna do shit. Trust me on that. He's gonna be busy too.
One-handed Spider-Man with Angelina. Aye, mama.
Angela White.
Angela White.
Not Angelina. Different person. Although you can put her in there too. In the Tomb Raider outfit. Someone's gonna get into that.
Oh, buddy. All right, look. You know what, man? I think we're going a little too deep in this shit, and I'm not saying that as a pun.
Not deep enough.
Willie. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all know what the fuck we're talking about, please comment down below. I just comment down below. I'm not even gonna say nothing else. Just comment down below. But Willie, we have to continue on, dude. For instance, a new Mafia game is in development, dude. And a series of publishers from 2K Games and Hangar 13 Studios are working on a Mafia 3 and Mafia Definitive Edition, announced for the blog post that they've been celebrating for the 20th years.
No.
They're not gonna make this as a remake.
They're announcing a new Mafia game.
Oh, but it's just a brand new Mafia game. They're not doing the whole Definitive Edition and
no. Definitive Edition is already done. They just say they put that there because Hangar 3 is the company that did Mafia 3 and Mafia the Definitive Edition.
Oh, okay. I'm here thinking, damn it, they're gonna go back to Mafia 3 as a new game. What the fuck? Are you guys taking The Last of Us Part 1 remake too seriously?
No,
what the fuck?
They're not doing that. They wouldn't do that.
You.
Yes, of course they would, but no, they're not.
But anyways, but what's up with this whole new Mafia game? Like what they're gonna what's the plot and or the whole idea behind it?
They haven't said what it's gonna be. They just put up a quote. I'm happy to confirm we've started work on an all-new Mafia project. And this is the general manager of Hangar 13, Roman Hladek. I have Mafia 3, finished it, completed it, platted it. Good game. Mafia Definitive Edition, you're going to get mad at me. I played Mafia and Mafia 2 back in the day. I have Mafia Definitive Edition staring at me, still sealed.
Sealed?
I have to get into that game, but I always find 100,000 other things to do.
That's normal. I'm not going to get mad.
Now, there's two things that came out of this because Mafia is celebrating its 20th anniversary.
Okay.
So, number one, they're talking about a possible Mafia 4. And number two, for those of you who have a Steam account, the game will be free on Steam between September 1st and September 5th.
So you have to claim it so it can stay with you for free, right?
Claim it during that time and it'll stay in your library forever. That's what I do every week with Epic Games.
Good. I got a task then.
Yep.
All right, fine. I'm that's pretty much fucking cool me. I like the sound of that. And to be honest, I've never played a Mafia game. I have played the Godfather game, but on PSP, but I've never played a Mafia game. So this might be my first, and I might jump into it. I love those type of games. Like Mafia games and shit like that. It sounds good to me.
I would say, yeah, playing the original Mafia would be good for you to play, especially since it's the old school Prohibition days. But if you want to play Mafia 3, I can lend it to you.
All right.
Well, so I can lend you all of them. It's just that, let me play Definitive Edition first. Let me pop the cherry on that one first.
You may pop it all you want, sir. That's all you.
Very well.
Now, all right, Willie. So we have to get down to this part of our freaking podcast, and it's the weekend box office, which literally, I don't think there's any news. I mean, there was nothing that was announced big or anything happening during the box office with it. But what's been popping so far with the weekend box office? What's new? Or any
only one thing was new. The real new thing is that this is historically been a bad weekend. But like you said, there wasn't anything really huge that was going to come out. The only movie that came out that came out this past weekend was The Invitation.
Okay.
And it only made $7 million.
Only?
It wasn't a very well reviewed movie either. No. Oh yeah, only $7 million. It was a historically bad low weekend that Bullet Train is number 2 on the list.
But people kind of liked it. That's the part I'm like, yeah.
It's one of those popcorn movies.
Got it. It's one of those action flicks that you just want to like watch, and popcorn flicks. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, the weekend was so bad. Dragon Ball Superhero is still in the top 5 at 4.57 million.
What's number 1 then?
I told you, The Invitation, the new movie.
Oh, sorry. There
was another new movie. I'm sorry. There was another new movie, but it didn't do well either. 3,000 Years of Longing, which
I've never heard of it either.
Which bodes badly for Idris Elba. That's now 2 movies that are in the top 10, starring that has Idris Elba in it. Both of them are making less than $10 million a week and in one weekend. The other one being Beast is number 3. Now, in other news, Top Gun Maverick is still in the top 10.
It's just still
and it's about
numbers,
to pass.
dude.
It's about to pass Black Panther domestically.
Fucking A, dude.
It has thus far made $691.2 million domestically, and Black Panther has $700 million.
Man, can we honestly say that Top Gun Maverick is the movie of the year? Because holy shit.
The movie of the year is Everything Everywhere All at Once, because it is, and no, I will not shut up about it.
Fine. Second.
A very close second.
Okay. See? I had to make sure that we're in agreement here, Willie. I get it.
We're in agreement.
Yeah.
But oh well. All I'm saying is,
it's fine though.
This is a very, very, very poor weekend.
Yeah, but I have to say that being that it's a poor weekend for the box office, it's not a poor week for news. Which I'm gonna be honest right now, Willie. Did you see the new trailer for the Weird Al biopic? Please tell me you did. Okay. First and most first, I mean, like, I don't even know how to explain this one. Why am I so excited to see this fucking movie? Like, it's a spoof. It's a spoof. It's a fucking joke. It's a Weird Al spoof of what biopic's supposed to be. And I am more than excited to see it.
The first reason why is because it's a spoof.
Yes.
Literally, it is spoofing biopics.
Yes.
In a biopic. Because of course it is, because Weird fucking Al.
Yeah, dude. And I'm here like I was looking at this trailer, I'm like, wait a minute. He went out with Madonna? What the fuck? Like I was like, wait a minute. I remember seeing some of his stories. It didn't make any sense to me when I was watching his biopic shit. But then I was like, wait a minute. Weird Al is behind this freaking biopic shit where he got Daniel Radcliffe to play himself in this movie. And I was like,
no, he got Daniel Radcliffe to play him, not himself.
Yeah, himself. You know what I'm saying? Like to play as Weird Al. But that's what I'm trying to say. So then I'm here like, okay, which mind you, I have to say it also, Daniel Radcliffe fucking playing Weird Al is fucking hilarious as well. He looks like a Billy Badass, dude. There's some parts in there I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Yes, because everyone knows that Weird Al Yankovic famously dated Madonna.
No, yeah. MTV was behind it all the time.
Because, although I will say, there's a very tiny grain of truth to that.
Really?
They had not met, but one day Madonna had commented to a friend of hers while they were walking, you know what? I think that Weird Al should spoof Like a Virgin.
Okay.
And somehow, some way, that got back to him, and he said, okay.
I said, done. Which, I'm going to be honest, those fucking spoof videos are fucking awesome. But either way, dude, like, the fact that he made it's a priority, it's a fucking funny movie just making fun of shit, but it's in the mind of Weird Al. And I'm so excited. Like, I'm dying to see this shit. And it's going to be free. For those who thinks it's going to be on streaming somewhere else, they have to pay money, whatever. Guys, don't worry. It's on the Roku channel streaming service on November 4th, free. FRE. Free.
Which, except that, don't you have to have a Roku in order to watch the Roku channel?
I mean, we could probably jerry rig something there. Who knows?
Let me see. Let me check on that. Hold on.
There should be another way to like fucking get around that shit. But I'm pretty sure a lot of our audiences out there, they have a friend that has a Roku or know someone who has a Roku, or maybe even find a way how to freaking do something on the PC or something to get a Roku channel, which I'm pretty sure they can.
Okay. So you can add the Roku channel to any Roku streaming device, compatible Samsung Smart TV,
Okay.
compatible Amazon Fire TV device, or
Perfect.
access it directly from the free Roku mobile app for iOS and Android.
Perfect. I see no
So,
problem.
so there you go. I mean, you have options.
Oh yeah, and they're all free. That's the best part.
No, because you have to you have to have a Samsung Smart TV in some cases, which last time I checked, they're not free.
I mean, yeah, but still, if you have a friend that has a Samsung TV, free. See, you guys, you have to work with me, ladies and gentlemen.
So what you're saying is everyone goes to Serge's house.
Yeah, why not? Because I'll do it.
Does he
Fuck,
have a Samsung TV? I know
He's
he's
gonna
a
get
I know he's a TV snob. I don't know if he has a Samsung.
I don't know. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, we'll fucking jump to 4K, 4K Joe,
4K Joe, 4K Agent Joe will not do it because he's got a better YouTube channel than us. Let's just be honest.
I never. Okay, look, fine. Just because he has a fucking RC, an RC freaking channel, which is kicking our asses from left to right, and their toy cars, I don't care. The fact that he stuck to it this long,
Okay, wait a minute. Wait,
amazing.
His toy cars are faster than my van.
Yes, and they're actually faster than my car. So there's that.
That's absolute bullshit.
Bullshit my ass. You know very well that fucking car could hit 60 in seconds.
You hit 60 in a school zone.
Okay, but that's not the point. The fact is that the car goes really fast on a fucking on a dead stop. It could fly on 60. My car could barely do 60 if I accelerated that fast.
My van can do 60 in aggregate. Like,
right.
20 here, 25 there, and 15 there, 60.
You know what? Your math is all fucked up, Willie. Your car is
20 plus 25 plus 15 equals 60. Put it on a calculator right now.
I'm not going to do that because I don't got the time to calculate your fucking bullshit math right now to get 60.
My bullshit math is precise. I am
Fine.
math inevitable.
Yes, you are. So am I. 20 plus 20 plus 20, 50. See?
Yeah. Yeah, the old, you're the old Chris Rock joke. What's 4 plus 4? Jello.
I never saw that was the wrong answer in there, but just saying. Now, if we do want to talk about wrong answers, let's talk about the right ones right now. The fact that the Netflix Resident Evil has been canceled. There's going to be no season 2, nothing about that, and I feel divine about it. Because has anybody seen that fucking movie? That show? Has anybody seen it? Willie, have you? No, you haven't, because you know very well not to watch that bullshit. I did. So did cousin Jose, and that shit was utter garbage. There's no fucking way that they're gonna make a season 2 for that hunk of shit. And you know what? I feel bad for the fucking guy who played fucking Black Wesker, because I'm pretty sure that he wanted to do something and make it different and all that shit. But that piece of shit show was not fucking gonna go out anywhere. Not even by a long shot. It got all the views because everybody wants to see the hunk of shit it is. I'm sorry, did I went too far?
Like, I have nothing to add. I didn't see it because I can smell ass from a mile away.
Yeah.
Don't ask how I got that skill, by the way. Just saying, I knew that it was gonna suck. I waited for it to suck. But once it was done sucking, I moved on with my life.
I didn't.
I have, you know what? This is the sad thing. This is the sad thing. I have already programmed myself to expect suckage from Netflix adaptations. Because there's plenty of fucking history. I mean, all I gotta do is say Death Note.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Now Resident Evil.
Oh yeah. That's
in addition to all the other ones that I have forgotten right now. And it's sad because it made me dread Sandman.
But now you like Sandman.
You need to watch that show.
I'm gonna. I have to.
No. See, here's the fucked up thing with you. You ran to the fucking the theater room in your house to watch Resident Evil on Netflix because you wanted to see the fucking car wreck that was coming. It's like when I go on YouTube and I start putting the idiots in cars the videos. You know which ones.
I know what you're talking about.
But when it's something that could potentially be a good thing, you're like, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it.
Okay, but you need to understand my point of reason on this shit, Willie.
Oh, please explain.
It's so bad that I had to watch it. If it's a good movie, then there's eventually a good time. I'm gonna watch it, which is actually true.
Okay.
You know for a fact, I'll jump into any good movie and watch it in due time. But when the movie or show it's so bad that you need to know, you have to see what you're getting yourself into, you watch it. The same way we seen Birdemic, the same way we seen fucking Neil Breen movies, which by the way, amazing. And also The Room with Tommy Wiseau. But still, there's levels to this shit.
One thing that I forgot to tell you about the Sandman series.
What?
There's a special guest appearance in episode 6 by Deandra Brown.
Really?
Do you know who Deandra Brown is?
She sounds familiar.
Remember that movie Diamond Cobra versus the White Fox?
Get the fuck out of here.
Now, will you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. See, I had to make up some shit. No, of course the fuck she's not.
Oh, man.
Where the hell would she be there? But the moment I said it, you immediately said, I need to watch this.
Yes. Because I was like, wait, Deandra Brown, the Miss, I know everyone's mother and why I made these movies. Fucking wannabe actor. She was in that movie. I was like, okay, I had to see this fucking movie now. Because
for those of you who are not in the know, this was an episode of Best of the Worst by Red Letter Media, episode 92.
Which
Diamond
is not
Cobra
available.
versus the White Fox. To this day, it is the only episode that they have that has been taken down repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
Because this woman is so proud of what she did. This movie came out in 2015. It's available to rent right now on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
for $6.99. And I would suggest to you that if you want to find a way to burn $7, I would prefer if you used actual fire.
Willie. And the funny part about this whole bullshit is that she made up like this whole biography of herself that I couldn't help but read it. And I was like, Willie, the fuck she's talking about? Like, if she's been with all these famous people and she rubs elbows and you're like, whoa. How come I've never heard of this shit?
She made YouTube videos where she was at an award show.
Yeah.
An award show that she invented just so she can have a red carpet type thing.
Yeah. And only her and her friends were supposed to be there. And the thing is that in this red carpet event, you're looking at it and you're like, is this an AMC theater or something? Because you're looking at, you see movie posters and you see people just kind of like standing there like not knowing what to do. Like, I think there was one picture, Willie, correct me if I'm wrong. I guess it was like an usher or somebody just standing there and he looked lost. Like he didn't know what the fuck is going on. And then you have these cutout posters, really poorly made, like behind and like, oh, they're taking these glam shots and shit. And you're like, the fuck is this about? Like, what is it? Like,
So,
who are these people?
So you're saying that the woman behind the movie Diamond Cobra versus the White Fox made something substandard?
Maybe. I'm pretty sure that Tommy Wiseau doesn't want part of this either.
I love how the genre, I'm looking at the Amazon Prime page right now. The genre is science fiction.
But the movie was based on a horror or something?
So it's true. It's true.
It's
Egg
so
Salad is an alien.
The cop dad gets killed by Egg Salad, aka space alien posing as time-traveling Egyptian. Who the fuck is this?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor. I'll probably put the link down here for you guys to check it out. Because if you don't believe us, you need to see this fucking hunk of garbage yourself. At least that whole Amazon page. Because you want to have a good laugh, trust me on this part. Watch this lady's shit. and watch her and read her biography and shit like that, because she makes it sound like she knew. She mentioned famous names and shit, didn't she?
Well, she actually has someone that's somewhat famous in her movie.
Ooh.
I don't know if you remember this.
No, I don't.
You're wondering now, right?
Yeah, I'm fucking wondering.
Remember the Punky Brewster's friend,
Which one?
the Blick
Oh,
one?
her. The one
Sherry
not-
Johnson.
Yeah, that she was also in Family Matters, wasn't she? Or Family Ties?
She's in the movie.
She was in something else too.
She's in the movie.
Yeah, I know. Which I was like, the fuck is she doing there? Like, was Hollywood that bad that she had to be in a fucked up movie?
I don't know. I would love to know the story, but my fear is that means that they're going to talk more about Diamond Cobra versus the White Fox, and that would be great. Except that I might give Deandra Brown more ideas.
Yeah, no, and maybe she might even just like take us down for copyright with no picture or proof of her shit.
That'll make us more famous. Please do.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. You know what, Deandra, try to take us down. Try. Not saying you'll succeed.
Well, do it. Do it.
Try.
We'll become famous.
Wait,
I don't want to.
Why not?
I don't want to be famous.
I want to be famous.
No, I don't want to be famous.
Why not?
Okay, you know those biopics that they do with people where they get famous and then years later they get busted. I don't know, soliciting a prostitute.
The fuck, Willie? Okay, look, we're not.
I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about, right?
That shit. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Wait.
No.
Okay, that's gonna happen to me the very next day.
Willie, I don't think we're gonna go that far, but okay, fine. We'll try to be a mediocre famous, huh?
That's what you think. All I need is to have $100 burning a hole in my pocket.
Yeah, great. What the fuck am I gonna be doing? That's my main question. Because I
don't know. I don't want to get involved with that stuff. I don't want your wife's a wonderful person. I don't want her to kill me.
Okay. All right, guys. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you guys think about everything we just talked about from above to below. And you guys think that Willie's gonna burn a hole in his pocket, fucking hooker? I don't know. We have to be famous first for some shit to happen.
How did we get? For some reason, you made it sound like I was actually gonna set my pocket on fire. I know hooker was gonna be next to it. How did we get here?
You know what?
Oh, wait, now if you don't play the little clip, the little record scratch, you're probably wondering how we got here. We're not friends anymore.
Thank you for joining us today on this amazing show.
I have now killed him.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. Also know we come up with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday. It's something in between. Willie, any last words?
I think you're the one that needs to give the last words. You're fucking dying.
I got no last words.
And you know what? You know what? I'm sorry, and you're welcome.
Okay. I hate you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.